Imphal correspondent Sharat Chandra ahead of the polls caught up with former Super Cop Brinda, who is contesting from the Yasikul Assembly Constituency on a JDU ticket. Well, once in the limelight for her tirade against drug trade in the state, Brinda, in an exclusive chat with Northeast Live, spoke in detail about her agenda, motivation and how she is looking at the upcoming elections. Sharat Chandra brings us this exclusive report. Take a look.
Battleground 2022. Detailed Manipur election coverage only on Northeast Live with reporters on ground from all across the state. Now you see we are following Brinda, a candidate with different. And yes, Brinda supporters always giving their voice that the Brinda for a better Manipur. So how you look into many of your supporter looking at different candidate on you and Brinda for change, also Brinda for better Manipur?
Tamo, it's the trust that people have in me because of the need for this thing, acute change in my state, in our state. So they trust me that I will be the requisite change. I'll bring the requisite change in our state.
Irony with Brinda is a female candidate, a very young female candidate, given up her job and fighting this 2022 election. So what agenda you are taking? You are talking about transforming, reforming of our society. So what agenda you are taking into the people of Manipur, very particularly to the voters of Yasikul Assembly Constituency?
Tamo, our state is just like Yasikul only, because Yasikul has got all the problems of Manipur in terms of corruption, in terms of drugs, in terms of education, in terms of sanitation, waste management, in terms of health, in terms of unemployment, in terms of poverty, everything. It is a miniature Manipur with all the basic problems in Manipur in itself. So my agenda is that we need to fight all these deadly issues that we are facing today, because without solving these issues as an indigenous and being a very small state, we do not have a viable future.
So Brinda is just matter a lot to the supporters of the Brinda, you can say. And we also heard about the election campaigner of the Brinda that this campaign is going through without any penny being spent out. So your supporters always talking about not giving money to the voters, even not expending any financial. They are expending by their own. So how you look into again?
Tamo, it's the opposite this thing phenomenon of what's happening, of the current trend in Manipur. It's the candidates who are pumping money into the electorate to woo their votes, to buy them, everything, to win their heart and mind. But in my case, it's just the opposite. When it is my supporters who are contributing to me materially and monetarily. And when I go for this house-to-house campaign, it is them who come out to contribute financially, monetarily, and even rice and material things, for my distant campaign. It's just the opposite. So this shows the amount of love and the trust that people have in me.
People always talk about the Brinda is getting advantage of the female voters. So how you look into?
I totally agree with that, because mothers, they are the ones who love their children most. And when they wake up, they realize they are desperate. The general mother populace they are desperate and they are worried about the security of their children. So being a female candidate, I have more of their support, more of their trust. So that's another advantage. And given the kind of works and contributions that I have made so far, I have their heart and trust with me. So mothers have woken up, and as you can see, there are so many mothers with me today. This shows that they are desperate about the security of their children, about their future. So I'm having their support, certainly, and the youths.
So Brinda, do you confident that as many as the women's supporters, women voters from the Yasikul Assembly Constituency, we are witnessing that following you during this house-to-house campaign, do you confident that you are winning in this election?
I'm very confident in my people, Tamo. I'm very confident.
Brinda is confident enough that she is winning this 2022 election from Yasikul Assembly Constituency in Janata Dal United ticket. With video journalist Premananda, this is Sharat Chandra reporting for Northeast Live from Imphal.